Hi moms and dads, a warm welcome to today's episode of Today's Parent, where we connect with experts and provide you with information to make your parenting journey a bit more easier. And the other thing we do is to connect you with parents just like you and I, so we can learn from them and hear their stories. In today's episode, we have celebrity parents, DJ Soxxy on the ones and twos, and his beautiful wife, Anne, sharing their journey on this journey called motherhood. Welcome to the show, guys.
Asante sana. Kwanza, thank God you've said ones and twos because we have 2 children. Ones and twos, we have twos.
On the ones and twos.
Thank you for inviting us.
It's good to have you. Anne,
yes.
Welcome to the show.
Asante sana.
You look fantabulous.
Thank you.
The last time I saw you, that pregnancy chapter,
it had...
with your mask off, that pregnancy mask, all black and different.
I was looking very different.
That was very different.
Yeah.
Let's take it from the very beginning. How did you guys meet?
Hey. Niseme ambo seme.
Sema tu. Nimekuachia. I'll interject where I think she
my
forgets this story.
My story is the truth. We met in high school.
Okay.
I was in State House Girls. He was in Dagoretti High School. He was in the band. I was in Rangers.
He was in a band.
He was in a band.
How cool is that?
I play instruments.
I'm
a musician.
A very big instrument, bigger than himself.
Interesting. Which instrument was that?
Trombone. Trombone is that the front line, the one that you pull like a slide like this. Trombone. Yeah, it's a brass instrument.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I tromboned into her life.
And that was what? You say 10 years ago? Why? It's been what? Almost 10 years, 11?
Hey, that must be 20.
Wow. Of course, before you then dated and...
But we didn't date in high school. He was eyeing my friend.
You've emphasized that.
Yeah, it's like...
Because he was Katiaing my friend, and my friend was not feeling that story.
But she was feeling bad that I'm Katiaing her friend.
Oh.
So,
are you seeing where
so
the
eventually,
story is going?
where we say that the story ends is she actually sliced her friend. Who does that, by the way?
No,
Who
you know,
does
I've
that?
known Anne for a couple of years.
She sliced her friend. She sliced her friend. Imagine. Yeah.
I am lost for words.
High school.
So let's focus on your motherhood and parenting journey. A safe conversation.
Yes.
You've been together, you've decided. How long have you been together?
We've been married
9,
for
10, 8 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time, eh?
It is.
That's a long time.
It is.
What keeps you guys together?
I think the love.
And God.
Yeah. And someone once told me, you know, at times it goes beyond love, but the commitment that you've made to your partner.
Yeah.
So at times it's not love, it's commitment, because there are those bad days. Eh?
Yeah.
So where you don't feel like you love them, you know, that feeling. But yeah, since you've committed to stick to this and make it work, yeah, you make it work. And there are better days ahead.
I also think friendship. Because if you're good friends, you go through the storms and come out. Yeah.
It's a good foundation to have.
Yeah.
Definitely a good foundation to have. So 8 years. How were the first years like? Well, at least you were friends before.
Yeah, but no one ever prepares you for marriage.
The first years there was no friendship there.
Hata muende PMCC ngapi. By the way, you'll never be ready.
Conflicts,
and that's why
during that time.
And you have to experience it for yourself. Yani, you cannot be told stories of other people because every marriage is very unique.
It's different.
So it was those ups and downs of trying to get to know each other.
Yeah.
You know, this one snores. I'm not saying she snores. Please don't misquote me. Watu wa media sijasema she snores. It was just an example. I was just hypothetical thinking. You know,
that for example.
Yeah, for example, like now I'll say anachanga socks, wapi. You know, so nasema we are not pointing fingers. Unaona? You see, she sliced her friend.
I get you. I'm getting you.
But yeah, so just trying to understand each other. You know, we've been brought up very differently.
Yeah.
We've come together, we are living together in the same house. And so you begin now to learn actually, huyu mtu yuko aje, ya ukweli. Because you know you can only pretend for some time.
That's true.
But after that, now the real you comes out.
So in those bad days, what kept you together is the friendship and the love, of course, for each other.
And support. You need someone else you can run to when you're going through all the drama, because the two of you will never see eye to eye. So you need to tell someone the story, and then that someone to tell you, you guys are stupid, you need to do this and this and this. Yeah. So you need someone else. Even
just realizing that you're not alone in this. There are very many other people who've gone through similar situations. So it's not just unique to you two. Tuko wengi, you know, so at least you go home feeling,
that you're not alone.
we can still push.
Yeah, and you get
Kama
that
wamepitia hiyo na
opportunity to
wameoana maybe 20 years, you know, 30 years, na bado wako.
But no, marriage really should not be a kuvumilia, you know. You should find ways how you can just find a common ground to work together. That no matter what happens, that love never goes. That will be a good thing. And for most couples, I think we should all aspire for that.
True.
So then you became a couple. And the next expectation in your heads possibly was children. How many kids did he want? How many kids?
How many kids did
Two.
you? Two.
Me,
Me, I wanted
So you had clarity, you wanted,
Me, I wanted just 2 children.
Close that chapter.
A boy and a girl. Akifa. Akifa bio mambo. Kasema kusha.
And you, Anne?
Me, I wanted 3. Wanajaza gari hapo nyuma vizuri.
That story is over. Then
But
what happened?
Then we negotiated, you know.
And then he won.
2
As
and 3,
in,
2, 3.
Then you decided on?
2. Because it's an even number.
though I had said if I get a boy and a girl, nita relax.
You're done with that chapter.
But tukikosa moja, tunatafuta.
Were you guys hoping to get a child immediately in your marriage when you got you did your wedding and all that, or
No.
focus on your career, and then
We wanted
year
to
5?
wait. We had planned to wait for some time.
He had planned to wait for some time.
Sorry. I had planned to wait for some time.
He wanted to wait for 2 years.
2 years. Yeah.
Is that long?
Yeah.
It's not long.
It is.
Okay.
It's not. Sasa ni pressure ya kupata mtoto. Unaona? Na bwana anasema.
You had the pressure on yourself. Who was
No, me I didn't have
pressurizing you?
pressure. 2 years. Now
Oh, her.
she had pressure. She wanted a child at least chap chap, eh? And me I wanted to wait. So we hapo sasa pia tuka negotiate, then waited for 1 year.
Okay.
For
1 year or
some
something.
months. It was
Yeah.
some months, actually.
Actually some months.
Now, before, when we were dating, I was diagnosed with this condition. And it's called PCOS. So the doctor tells me...
What is PCOS?
Polycystic ovarian syndrome.
Polycystic ovarian syndrome. Right. PCOS, you
Yes.
say.
So bottom line is you're not ovulating as often as a normal woman. So the doctor had told me you might never have children. So even when we were dating, I'd broken up with him because I told him, masani ya kupata watoto. If you're not giving me children now, ishia.
This is not
na
going to work.
akaishia.
Na nikaenda mimi.
Akaishia.
Nikaenda, and then I started another life. I moved on. Then she came back crying. She came back crying and pleading, "Oh, please take me back.
I'm back, so
please take me back. Please, I made a mistake." Oh. Alafu mimi nikaona tu sasa. Who am I now to say no?
Beautiful woman.
So I took her back. Yeah, and she's never left again.
No, I don't think she's
She learned her lesson.
You guys are good together. You're good together. So then
But
you were
anyway,
diagnosed.
Oh, yeah, so I was
I'm
diagnosed.
kidding. Haikuhappen hivyo.
So wait, so she was diagnosed.
Oh,
Do you
you
want to
don't
go back and correct that,
No.
to edit that script?
No, I'm just saying for the peace of the house today in the evening, that's not what happened.
She did not come back.
Nimeona kale kajicho nimerushiwa ka.
Wewe.
Chunga sana mali
Wewe
talala leo.
So then you are diagnosed,
Yeah, so-
and you told him this is going to be it's going to be tricky.
It's going to be tricky. So it was like 2 years into the dating, and we dated 2 more years, so 4 years.
Wow.
So we dated, and then the guy decides he wants to marry me. And me, I'm thinking, my God, do you know what you're getting yourself into? So we get married, and he tells me we wait 2 years. I don't have 2 years. I have now. We start trying now. So that was the drama, actually, the first years of our marriage. Because I want a child. He's thinking, let's wait. Okay. Then he gave in to now, let's try. Then we started trying, and the trying was nothing was
Bearing
coming out
fruit.
of the trying. So the drama started there. The fights, the
can
madness,
imagine.
the moods.
Soxxy, how are you dealing with it mentally that possibly you'd never become a father?
You know, for some reason I was very okay with it. It was like, okay, so, you know, I'd prepared. So
Right.
if worse comes to us, we'll adopt. And so I had actually prepared. Looking back, I think I was a bit not too wise, but I had actually prepared. I had said it's okay. Yeah. So
That's really
children,
nice.
no children, you know, tulioana si sababu ya watoto, tuishi pamoja. Msikia vile ni romantic.
And
Hapo
Anna
ungesema,
was not consoling to
"Ah."
you at all, like, no, I want
I
children
know.
now.
Hizo vitu zote anasemanga sasa ndio nazisikianga when we were
Hakuwa
8 years
anasikia.
later.
Actually, to be honest, there are times I used to tell her, it is okay, we don't need to struggle because of children.
Yeah.
We can live without children. You see, I'm trying to encourage her. We can adopt. But you see, how she
Was that an option
gets
for you,
it.
Anne?
No.
You would
Yeah.
have considered adoption.
Yeah.
I think for a woman having children is what is called to be a woman. As in, that's what you feel.
Makes you a woman.
So it was making me feel like I'm letting him down. I'll never give him children. How can I never give him children?
So how long then did it take for you guys to get pregnant?
3 years.
That's a long time.
3 years.
It's a long
3 years of fertility pills, of hospital visits, of even the doctor telling you now, even me now I've reached my end. Yeah.
I've left you guys to God.
You guys sort
Of
yourself
stress, of a lot of work.
I can imagine.
A lot of work.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Then the day comes that you discover, now that of course you have 2 children. Can you remember that day? How was it like?
Amazing. But he didn't believe me at first.
It was 23rd of December. The day was
2013.
23rd of December, 2013. I remember because from that day, when we saw the tests, they were positive tests. So anyway, tests. There were a couple.
I did 3 tests.
Just to confirm that you're actually pregnant.
Yeah. So, but you see, the problem is we had gone through this cycle. She had done tests before, and she says she's pregnant, but tukienda hospitali, tunaambiwa hakuna kitu. You see. So I was not excited about it. So we went through Christmas, that's 23rd, we did 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. The gyna now opened, so came back. And so we went to the gyna. And yeah, he confirmed that
we are pregnant.
we are actually pregnant.
You were actually 5 weeks. I was chap, good to find out. You were actually 5 weeks pregnant.
That must have been wonderful.
Well, amazing.
So
amazing.
at that point, what did you expect? Or what were your hopes and what motherhood was going to be like, fatherhood for you?
Now, the other pose we were given is PCOS usually causes miscarriages.
Oh.
So you're told, yes, you're pregnant, but you need to be under a lot of care. So paka yesasa ikatu throw back a bit. But our gyna was really nice. So I was on medication till around 6 months.
Right.
And the pregnancy was not... It was
With
not
any
dramatic. Apart from high blood pressure, it was not at the overly dramatic.
That's good. When you guys relax, I don't know if it's related to PCOS, that when you're
But I think
relaxed
it
and you're
is.
not
I think
worried
it
about
is.
getting another baby, or
I
when is
think
this
it
baby
is.
coming, your body just
Relaxes as
and
well,
then
yeah.
And even
even-
just you know, I used to tell her then, you know, watoto ni Mungu anapeana, si daktari.
Yeah.
Daktari anaweza sema hivyo, but ideally ni Mungu anape watu watoto. And so you, at that point, you don't hear what I'm saying. Because there is this stress that you have, this pressure that you have.
And then I'm thinking,
Now,
huyu
now,
Mungu
now.
anatembea kwa nyumba za wengine,
Atafika huko siku
akujuku,
gani?
Na sio ndio
imagine
mabeste
the
wetu wote
frustration.
tu.
You're
hata
being called
number
for baby
2,
showers.
hata
Can you
number
imagine?
2. Wow.
And you're not even at number 1 yet.
Uh-uh.
That can be frustrating. We are going to take a short break, guys. In studio today, we have the beautiful couple, DJ Soxxy and his adorable wife, and sharing about their parenting journey, their motherhood journey, their fatherhood journey. Stay tuned so we can hear more. Welcome back to today's episode of Today's Parent, where we are hosting celebrity parents DJ Soxxy and his wife Anne, talking about their parenting journey, their motherhood journey, and as I said, their fatherhood journey as well. Guys, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Were you there for both your children's births, like in the labor room?
Yeah, I was there for the first one. For the first one because she was induced. So I was there for the labor. I was ready to go inside. But...
You're not scared?
I was not scared.
Look at the way she's looking at you.
What will scare a man?
Like DJ Soxxy.
Like me now, why would I get scared of Nini
And there's something
delivering?
you're not saying.
I was
You
inside
got that at
there.
December.
You know how many men are terrified of the delivery room?
Nini go by for a good reason. What? Kila nilijionea hiyo siku.
What did you say?
14 hours. Ya
Of
kusugua
labor.
mgongo. Mgongo.
Yeah, it can.
And then it's
can be many
induction.
hours.
Throwing up, Nini. Yeah, man, so things. So, but after 14 hours, the doctor just advised that we needed to do CS.
Yeah.
So, sasa, mimi na theater, hatuona nani. Theater
Sasa, do you know the funniest thing? Tulianza dome hapo. Na labor, huyu naye anasema ingie theater.
Wewe unataka ingia for the
Nasema,
support.
how are you not
Niende
coming with me to
kuona.
theater?
But for CS, are you allowed to be in that room?
You can.
Yeah, some hospitals allow.
You can.
Okay.
So now,
But that should
sasa-
be easy. It's CS.
But you see now,
Kako na huku.
what
Yeah.
value am I adding?
Talking to me.
No, sasa niko hapo, mimi ni faint, Unajua watasaidia patient gani? Huyu ameanguka.
So what you're confirming, Soxxy,
alafu
you
watu wa record,
fainted.
no, watu wa record waniweke kwa social
But record
media.
DJ Soxxy
Do you know
collapses.
Niliona. Sasa mimi
Really?
nikacheza safe, but by the way, theaters for some reason, me theaters.
Are you scared of blood?
Yes. I was
Okay,
ready
but-
for delivery, by
but
the way.
theaters are
Delivery in
generally
terms
all-
of
But the
the
theatrics
wall,
around it,
pushing,
no.
nini. Hiyo ningekuwa tu, but theater, no.
Yeah, theaters are crazy.
So the first one was CS, the second one was CS. So unfortunately, I have not been there when. But nimekuwa napigiwa picha live. Before hata umbilical cord itolewe, napigiwa picha kama mtoto ameshikwa upside down.
Unatumiwa kwa WhatsApp?
Unatumiwa kwa WhatsApp
Kama
immediately. Congratulations. That's my shit. That's my boy. Yeah?
So you have 2 kids.
But
Yeah.
you usually have someone who goes in.
Yeah,
with
I
her.
always go in with a friend.
yeah, it's nice to have somebody who then just, you feel more reassured. With
Because
somebody
actually me, I
familiar.
think I would cause issues. The way I hear stories there, ati madaktari wanachinja mtu akipiga tu story. Yeah.
But they do this.
Uliona news jana? Huyo mtu
By the way, wanaongeanga tu,
Like-
ama wanasikiza music.
like now me I would feel like they're not serious. So I'll be
But that's
more
their
harmed than
expertise.
this. Yeah, but usiongee kuwa serious. Ni kama sasa ukienda kwa daktari anaanza kukudunga sindano, unasikia akiongea kwa simu ati
No, okay,
"Neno
that's-
upimisha kama utura kafote." Na sasa anakudunga sindano anatafuta vein.
Soxxy, that's
Like,
different.
no.
Okay, that's
So
extreme.
different.
That's
No,
extreme.
it's the same thing.
Okay,
As in focus na wanaume unajua tujui kumultitask. So sasa focus na kitu moja, maliza
Na
toa
sana
mtoto,
kuduga. I
alafu
think you
anza
can bolt out
kuongea.
of there.
Yeah, and that's why I would
But
I'd rather
you
not.
won't
I
be
would
seeing him. You'll be on this side.
But I'll hear
there's a-
stories. I'll hear stories that they're talking about. So me, I'll rather not.
You've
Let
come
me
out of
just-
the hospital to second-time parents. How has the motherhood journey been on you and for you?
Okay, I can say I've had an easy motherhood. I wouldn't really even highlight anything major in my motherhood.
Right.
Because I think he was there, actually. Because I think he was helpful. If I was on my own, if maybe he was not present, I'd have struggled. Because you see, I'm CS. I can't stand up the
can't
first
do
few
much.
weeks. Yeah.
You can't do much.
So the first few weeks, he used to be a lot of help. He's the one who'll wake up, pick the baby, change the diaper,
Right.
give me, I breastfeed, he puts back the baby. So the first weeks, it was, I wouldn't really complain. And I think it's because he was there for me.
Thank you, Soxxy. And we need more dads like you. That was
Thank
good
you.
of you. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Lakini naye alijikakamua, alikuwa shule at the same time, anafanya
Wow.
exams.
I was doing exams, bana. So now I remember kwanza for Ethan, I think the second day where I had exams, then Wairimo got sick. So I had to take Wairimo to hospital the following day.
Yeah.
When I think Ethan was about just a week old or so.
And you went all
So
alone.
nikaenda peke yangu. Wairimo pia ni mdogo, so nilijikaza. But you learn, parenting is about learning on as you go.
As you go.
But there are things I think that need to be very intentional, mostly for the men. You need to, because the way we've been brought up, parenting is more about the mom, the changing diapers, the washing the child,
Yeah.
the well-being of the child is about the mom. So at what point does the dad come in, and how far can I go as a dad,
Yeah.
just to make sure that I connect with this little one. I remember just before we were discharged from hospital, there's a lady who came to teach her on breastfeeding, a lactation specialist.
Yeah.
So nakumbuka when she walked in, I wanted to walk out. But nakumbuka mama akaniambia, no, ngoja nimalize naye nakuja kwako. So I just sat down, akamaliza naye, then he came to me, akaniambia, so now you see, the moms are lucky because they're able to connect with their children when they're in the stomach. So already she's very many steps ahead of you.
Very true.
You need to work very hard for you to connect and to bond with
With
this
your
child.
baby, yeah.
So she was like, let me give you tips on how you'll bond with the baby. One, wash the baby. When you're washing the baby, you bond because as you hold the baby, they're actually looking at you.
Yeah, that's
so
eye
there's
contact.
that eye contact that you have. Two, change diapers. Si kazi ya wanawake, change diapers.
Nachukua ni huyu mtoto.
So the more una change, unajua ukichange mtoto amekuangalia pia. So there's a connection that you have with him.
Yeah.
Kumbuka akaniambia pia another thing, once in a while, maybe once a day or once a week, whatever, just remove your shirt.
Yeah.
Alafu toa mtoto shati, then just place the baby on your chest, then cover yourself, or just relax for an hour, hivyo tu.
Wow.
Let her feel or let him feel your voice from inside. Those are
Wow.
tips. So I left at least empowered. I knew what to do. I know how to do it. Because now even learning, so how do you change a girl? This is a girl. So how do you wipe a girl? You know, front to back,
Yeah.
not back to front. You know, those things
Those are the
were,
things you had to learn.
I had to learn.
And consciously learn.
Exactly. And so it was for me a learning process. But because I had someone who taught me, I had someone who told me, "Enyewe, these are the things that you need to invest in." And you see, because I really wanted to bond with my child,
Yeah.
I started as early as day one. Just let me wash, let me change diaper. You know, I might not be the best, but let me try. You know, and over time I learned.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So you can attest for sure he was absolutely
Yeah, he did a
110%.
good job, a fantastic job
There for
actually.
you.
And it also helped me heal faster, because by CS, by the first week I was doing very well. I could walk, you know, I could move, because he was helping those times that, I
Yeah.
needed him to.
Yeah. And you've mentioned you're very passionate about polycystic ovarian syndrome. You know, that cause. What are you doing in that space? Is there anything extra you're doing in that space? Would you want to share?
Yeah. So this year, actually, I've formed PCOS Foundation of Kenya. So I've been working with different women different times.
Okay.
But now we are all under one umbrella.
So there are many women out there who are struggling with the PCOS.
Wow. WhatsApp group now has 100 and something.
Wow.
Yeah, and they are active.
Yeah.
So I formed the foundation, and even just recently I had the first event, which had like
Congratulations.
50 people, which was a very good thing for me to see people coming out. You know, most people don't want to say they have PCOS, because once you see I have PCOS, you'll start thinking, oh, so I can never have children. So most people are not willing to come out and say. So it was very impressive for me to see women come in with their spouses.
That's good.
And people
That's
who,
beautiful.
their friends, to come and hear what effect PCOS has on our lives.
What effect, if you could just share briefly, what effects does PCOS have?
Symptoms for PCOS, you have irregular periods, we produce more male hormones.
Interesting.
More male hormones, so we tend to grow hair where hair is not supposed to grow. So you might see someone has a beard, and we tend to lose hair just like men, you know, like
balding.
Balding, yeah. So you'll find either our hairlines will move or we lose hair, actually like a man, upper katikati.
And that's different from
there's a lady
alopecia?
in the it's very different. It's called androgenic something.
Okay.
So there's a lady in the group who kipara kabisa. So thank God for weaves and wigs, because it comes up from the root.
That trauma and stigma, working like that can be very, very hard for any woman.
Yeah. So obesity, what else? Anxiety, depression. But anxiety and depression are mainly pegged to all these things we are going through. Yeah. So it's very easy for mental health to be affected.
Okay.
So mainly those are the symptoms. But the first thing that someone should see and go to hospital is irregular periods. Yeah. If you stay for 3-4 months and your periods are not coming, you need to go to hospital.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is it supporting you in that cause? And I'm wondering, like, for men who have a wife, a girlfriend going through PCOS, you know, what kind of support they can offer their
I think
partners?
we'll just ask the government to give us hardship allowance so that we're able to support
Soxxy.
our wives. But anyway, I think we can only do
So much.
so much.
Yeah.
Because we cannot feel what you're feeling. But we can only support where we can. Taking them to hospital, taking them for tests. There are very many tests that they go for. So just taking them for tests.
Right.
At least appreciating them. One of the things also, maybe she hasn't mentioned, is weight gain. They gain a lot of weight and very fast. So just seeing the weight and telling her she still looks beautiful.
Yeah,
Just
that's
the way
important,
she
because a
is.
lot of women are so, weight conscious.
Yeah, so just trying to appreciate her and just trying to focus on the good things, you know, that she has, that you can celebrate and that you can magnify. And easy to vitu tudogo.
And even acne, you tend to break out a lot, because testosterone gives you a lot of...
Right.
It affects the skin and the hair a lot.
And even just knowing how to pick your battles. Yeah, just knowing what will offend you and what you will allow to pass. Because with a lot of hormonal imbalance comes a lot of mood swings.
Yeah,
you know, today
I can
utakuja
imagine.
uambiwe hivi,
Nimefanya?
kesho ikue hivi, leo aanze
Kesho
kulia
nilie.
tu. Alalia sasa unashindwa analia.
Nimedu.
nini,
For most men,
Hata
nimedu.
TV, hata wacha hivi nione news hapo nione sijui Uhuru alienda nilie.
Yeah. So sasa kuna mahali pia unataka kumwambia yeye sasa ni utoto, lakini pia unaji.
You have to be strong for her and be sensitive, you know.
So at times unalia na yeye uongo.
Soxxy sema tu kweli. It's okay. This is a safe space. And
Soxxy, mimi sijaona matumizi ya Soxxy. Yeye kazi yake ni kunichekelea. Because okay, at times I cry about stupid things. Hata mimi sasa najiuliza sana nalia kwa nini.
guys, as we're winding up, your word of advice to dads out there.
Okay. Let me just ask all dads out there. It's one thing to provide financially, but it's even more to just be there for your children. And so I urge you, all fathers out there, fathers to be, those that are looking forward to be fathers, that intentionally invest time, spend time with your children. That's, I think, the most beautiful thing that you can do for them, beyond even just providing, but spending time with them. Those moments are the moments that they'll remember when you are not there.
Well put. And your parting shot.
For the mothers, I think for the mothers, I'll tell them, you don't have to be a super mom. You don't have to be a super mom. If you need help, ask for help. Don't try to put on all the hats. It's very easy for a woman to get lost in the home setting. You'll feel I want to do everything, but at times you just need a break. Self-care is important. So that's all I can tell mothers.
Absolutely. Thank you, Anne. And thank you, DJ Soxxy, for
Thank
coming.
you for inviting
the both
us.
of you.
Tunashukuru
It has
sana.
been so much fun.
It has.
Some of the information that you have shared, I don't know if you need to verify after the show. I hope nobody gets in trouble after this show. Well, thank you for your time. You've been absolutely amazing.
Having us.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
And with that, we come to the end of today's episode of Today's Parent, where we had the celebrity parents, DJ Soxxy and Anne. Beautiful they are. And in their own way, they're finding every way they can intentionally parent their children. We hope you do the same as well. I have been your host, Christine Casina. We've been here in studio at Little Cribs, the home of fun, durable, and affordable kids furniture. If you're looking for parenting information, head over to www.supermamas.co.ke. For previous episodes of this show, Today's Parent, go to Switch TV on YouTube. You'll find other amazing episodes. It's been a pleasure having you. We look forward to having you next time.